Hello YouTube, how's it going? So the video is finally here. The top 10 list of the most annoying types of GTA Online players. I put a lot of work into this video. I'm sorry the video is so long. I hope that you guys enjoy it. And again, remember, this is my opinion on the top 10 types of players that personally annoy me. Everybody has their own opinion, and I'm sure you guys have your own kinds of players that annoy you on this game. And a lot of these kinds of players you guys are going to be familiar with. Some of them you might not be, but I'm going to explain each one in detail. So I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know what you think down below, and let me know at the end what kind of players annoy you the most. So this is my top 10 list, of people who annoy me on GTA Online. So let's get started right here. So starting off this list, number 10 is trigger-happy homing launcher users. Now this has happened to everybody at least 3 times. And what basically happens is you're flying through the city, flying in a helicopter or a plane, when all of a sudden you just start hearing beep, 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 and you just get locked onto by some random player for absolutely no reason, and you just get blown up. And to avoid this, I would recommend flying high or flying near skyscrapers that you can dodge. But a lot of times, there's still situations where you can do absolutely nothing. And when you get blown up, you're just asking yourself, why? Why, dude? What? I was just flying around minding my own business, and this happens. Number 9 on this list is people who use free aim assisted in free aim lobbies. Now this problem I don't encounter that much, but I thought I would put it on the list because it is an annoying exploit. And basically, if you're in single player or creator mode, you can just set your aiming preferences to free aim assisted, as you guys saw right there. And I can join any single one of my friends who are in a free aim lobby. So as long as my friend is in a free aim lobby, I can join off of them and I will have free aim assisted, giving me an unfair advantage over other players. Now in this particular example, I'm going to join off my friend right here, and I'm going to join her through the party right now. So as you guys see right now, this clip is sped up, so I'm speeding this clip up to save time. So you guys see, I'm still joining the same lobby right now. I'm connecting. It's in the clouds a little bit right now. It's going to be hovering here in the clouds. So you can basically just set it to free aim assisted, and you can join anybody who's in a free aim server, and it's a really dick thing to do because it gives you an unfair advantage over other players, and people that do this are literally the scum of the earth. So look, right now I'm in a different session right now, free aim, and look, I have free aim assisted on. Now, how much does this actually affect gameplay? Let me show you. So right now I'm fighting my friend, and I wanted to demonstrate right now just how annoying this free aim assisted is. So look, she has free aim, I have free aim assisted. Look at this. Look, she has no chance. I can kill her before she can even get a shot off. And the free aim assisted is so broken, I can even shoot people out of cars like this in a free aim lobby. So I can literally snipe people out of cars. So this is a really annoying exploit. I have seen people do it. Number 8 on this list is marksman rifle and minigun spammers. Now, we are not going to worry about the rocket launchers in this list because that's what a rocket launcher's purpose is to destroy things. So, marksman rifle spammers. The marksman rifle is one of the most annoying weapons that they've ever added to GTA Online, adding a fully automatic sniper rifle, and I can't count the amount of times I get into combat with somebody, and the first thing they pull out is the marksman rifle at range, and they just strafe back and forth and just shoot at you. It's so annoying, and it's an automatic sniper rifle. The only real counter I've noticed to this is this clip is sped up. If you use the explosive sniper, just shoot at their feet where they're going, and you can pretty much stop them. And here we have the minigun spammers. Now, the minigun spammers, enough is said about it right here. You guys see what happens. You go around a corner in an alleyway, somebody pulls out the minigun, you literally have no chance to stop them. The gun just wipes you out. The only way to really stop them would be to fire a rocket launcher back at them. But number 7 on this list are random teammates, and you guys knew this was coming up. You're sitting in that heist lobby with your 3 friends. You're waiting for that 4th player to finally connect. You're waiting a good 5 to 10 minutes. The random finally joins. You're like, yes, yes, now we can finally start the heist. You gotta drive all the way across the map in a lot of these heist missions, and some of these people, I wonder what kind of IQ level they honestly have. Are these like little kids that are playing this, or are these people really stupid, or are they doing this intentionally? Because a lot of these randoms that I played with, and don't get me wrong, some of my best friends that I've met in GTA Online are randoms, but I never trust randoms, because examples have shown of just how stupid a lot of randoms are. They'll die in your heists all the time. They'll mess something up. They'll leave randomly. You get taken, and when they leave, you don't even get taken back to the heist lobby. What's so annoying is you got to go all the way back to free mode, and you have to get back to your apartment, get the invite everybody again, and you got to get everybody together and hope it doesn't happen again. And this is the reason I don't do heists. And right now in this example, my friend is going to demonstrate exactly why I don't do heists. You guys remember this happening? Damn it! That's everybody's reaction when this happens. Everybody's reaction. It gets so annoyed, so annoyed. You drive all the way across the map and somebody leaves. I just had to put this on the list. And a lot of people ask me, why don't you do heist professional? Well, this is one of the reasons I don't do heist, because of randoms. Number 6 is people who blow up product crates, and we can also put special vehicles in there. And this is actually real footage of trolls actually attacking one of my friends while he was actually trying to make a sale. Now, basically, the idea is people here who are going after people's crates, product, especially when they're selling. Especially when they're selling, that's the worst when people do it. And there's not really any incentive in this game to go after anybody's crates. The only thing you actually get is you just get $2,000. That's it. And all these people are wasting all this money on explosives that they're already out of that $2,000 by the time they blow it up. That I figured that the majority of players that actually do this, they do this only to troll. And people that actually blow people's product are actually scumbags. At least Import, Export, and Smuggler's Run gave you somewhat of an incentive that you could steal the cars and you can steal the cargo. But if you just destroy somebody's cargo just for the hell of it, you're a scumbag. And I know what a lot of people are going to tell me on this video. A lot of people are going to tell me, but professional, the game tells you that you should blow up other people's products, so then therefore you should. Well, guess what? The game also tells you to steal import-export vehicles. The game also tells you to steal the gun-running van when you're doing the biker work gun running, but yet nobody does that. Instead, all the stupid players always blow up the import-export vehicle when they should be technically stealing it. The majority of players just do this just for trolling it. Frankly speaking, I don't care if the game tells you to do something. Just because the game tells you to do something doesn't mean you should. In a first-person shooter, I could just use a grenade launcher and just completely abuse the game and get everybody pissed off. Doesn't mean I should, but I have that option. And just like in this game, you have the option to attack people. Doesn't mean that you should always do that option every time. I'll give you one example. This guy blew up my friend's product. And in this case right here, the trolls are getting punished. As in a previous video, I started blowing the guy up a ton of times after he blew up product. And the guy messaged me afterwards saying, dude, stop. It's part of the game. Stop. And you know what I messaged him? I told him, oh, you're right. It is part of the game. I agree. But me blowing you up and me constantly attacking you is also part of the game. And the guy got pissed off and left. So anybody who goes after these products, these import, export, whatever, crates, supplies, anything, you're a scumbag, because it takes hours and hours of grinding and so much work to fill that up. And you wouldn't want that happening to anybody else. And what, you're willing to make somebody lose a whole day of playing the game just for a measly $2,000? Don't do that. Number 5 is KDR Warriors or Tryhards. Now, KDR Warriors also is Kill Death Ratio Warriors. Now, if you guys don't know who these people are basically the kind of people that are obsessed with nothing but Kill Death Ratio. As you guys see this comment, I will destroy all of y'all, but you guys will kick. Okay, so what is this guy's master plan in order to defeat us? What is it? Yup, it's to get a fighter jet, get a Hydra while he's in passive mode. So he's in passive mode until he can get his Hydra. Hides in passive mode, gets out of passive mode, tries to kill us to bring up his kill death ratio. These are typical people that you always encounter. Just care nothing about their kill death ratio. GTA is not some MLG Call of Duty BS. This is GTA. The point in this game is not to not have a high kill death ratio. It's to have a lot of money in this game. Be a successful criminal. That's the point of the game. And every time I'm about to kill this guy who was talking trash in the lobby, attacking us before, every time I'm about to kill him, as you guys see, he kills himself. He takes the easy way out. Do you know why? Because he doesn't want his kill death ratio going down. And oh god, just not if his kill death ratio goes down. If his kill death ratio goes down, it's the end of the world. These people got to have their 3-4 kill death ratios. They got to keep it really high, you know. Up again, killed himself again because he doesn't want his kill death ratio going down. So these people are some of the people that really ruin GTA, and these are the real major tryhards. These are the tryhards that you encounter on GTA Online all the time. I'm sure you guys have seen these guys all the time roaming around GTA Online, attack people for no reason, then go into passive mode, and then they get out of passive mode and try to kill somebody, and they do it to bring their kill death ratio up. And every time you're about to kill them, every single time you're about to kill them, they take the easy way out because they don't want their kill death ratio going down. It's absolutely pathetic. And the amount of times that I've killed this guy, what is his last resort? Oh yeah, he's gonna pull out an oppressor now. That's his master plan to defeat us. Go into passive mode, get a Hydra, then get an oppressor. That's his master plan. I think that I'm pretty much done with this guy at this point right now. And right here, we have a second example right now of a second kill death ratio warrior, KDR warrior. This guy right here attacking me and my friends for absolutely no reason. Absolutely no reason, attacking a bunch of group of people, and then when things don't go his way, look, goes into passive mode again. Real example, these are real tryhards that are doing this right now, and we killed him. We killed him, we shut him down, and yeah, pretty much. So these people are ruining GTA Online. These KDR warriors are kind of annoying. They think that they should have never put kill death ratio into GTA Online. It really ruins it. It really breaks the game. And here we have a final example of that same KDR troll from before right now. And look at this guy. He's in passive mode. A bunch of my friends are surrounding him, but he's still going to try to abuse that to kill us right now. And he's just caring about his kill death ratio right now. It's just frustrating. They should have never put kill death ratio into GTA Online. You create a whole group of players just like this. They should have never put it in the game. And why is kill death ratio important in a Grand Theft Auto game in the first place? I mean, really? Oh, number 4. Everybody knew this was coming up. The Hydra Griefer. This is the most typical annoying GTA Online player. Everybody has met a Hydra Griefer at least once. They know what it is. They've seen it. Basically, somebody who abuses jets constantly and does nothing but abuse the jet in a lobby over and over and over again to get kills. Now, they can be a KDR warrior, they can be a massive troll, they can be a combination of both, whatever. But the fact remains that they're abusing the jet constantly, and that's the only thing they use in the lobby. And with the addition of gun running and the explosive sniper, Hydras are not as bad as they used to be. This would have definitely been number 2 on my list if not for other things, but because the explosive sniper is now in the game, it's a lot easier to deal with these Hydras. There's so many more ways to deal with them now, so it's not as much of a problem as it used to be, but it still is a problem. And one shot from the explosive sniper, as you guys saw, and he crashed right now and he's done. And this is my friend that's doing it again, but we're demonstrating that just how annoying the Hydra griefing can be. And what's really frustrating is when somebody activates Ghost Organization or goes off the radar and they're abusing the Hydra. And yup, you know exactly what they're doing. They're going to the nearest helipad and they're getting another Hydra. What I recommend you do is just get a helicopter, spawn a buzzard through a CEO, and just race to the next helipad. Race to the closest helipad, because chances are that's where they're spawning the Hydra, and just blow them up, deny them that Hydra use. So yeah, Hydra Griefers are definitely still a very annoying part of the game. Number 3 are Oppressor Griefers, and before the Oppressor came out, I thought the Hydra was the worst vehicle to grief in, but with gun running, this changed my mind completely. You know, you're driving, you're minding your own business, out of nowhere, somebody just flies on over and blows you up, or when you're trying to make a sale with your friends, and some guy comes on over and tries to blow up all your cargo with the Oppressor. It's just frustrating, and this clip is sped up. This is my friend that's doing this right now, so don't be pissed off at him, guys. I told him to do this just to demonstrate how annoying the Oppressor actually can be. And the only way I've really found to deal with an Oppressor spammer is to use the homing launcher and hope that it hits him, or when he crashes to just kill him immediately, because usually people crash when they keep spamming this and abusing it. So right here, I killed him, and I blew him up. And even though I blew up the Oppressor right now, and it cost me 20 grand, which is another nuisance, but for my money, we're not going to care for the sake of it. But even if I blow up the Oppressor, a person could just be in a motorcycle club, call Moore's Mutual, and just spawn it on the street again, and it's so frustrating. Look, I'm driving again, and he's already spawned another Oppressor, and I'm done. Number 2 is people who abuse passive mode to kill other players. And this particular example, this is a real troll that's doing this. This is from my DDoS video. This is from the video where I got DDoS and harassed by those trolls. And basically, what happens is everybody has probably fallen victim to this at least once, or has probably witnessed this at least. And basically, what people do is they use passive mode to sneak up on other players, and they particularly use a jet or an Oppressor. Jet or Oppressor, those are usually the 2 most abused vehicles in that category. And I'm not against the use of passive mode. Passive mode is great, you know, when you don't want to fight other players, when you want to get out of an area, when you don't want to deal with bullshit. But the problem is that this feature is supposed to be used to avoid fights, but players are instead abusing it to be able to get into fights, and they're using it to gain an unfair advantage over other players, and they're getting really close to other players. And I don't understand one thing. Why would Rockstar let you go into passive mode in a Hydra or an Oppressor in the first place? A military vehicle, a vehicle designed to kill. Why would they let you go into passive mode in those vehicles? And people that do this, they're usually the people that do this. These are the same KDR warriors that I was actually describing earlier. This is the only way that they can actually get kills and bring up their kill death ratio. They actually pull off cheap tactics like this, and it's just annoying. There's no way to fight back against this. Passive mode should not be used to sneak up on other players like this. It should only be used to get out of fights. If you go into passive mode, that's fine and all, but it should not let you get into an Oppressor, and it should not let you get into a Hydra. But note, this also happens on ground. On ground, I've also witnessed this happening, where players will get up close to you, then they'll get out of passive mode and pull out an RPG. It's a cheap, scummy tactic. My solution to this problem would be very simple, is that If you try to go into passive mode and then you get out of passive mode, everybody in the lobby should be able to kill you for that 10 seconds. That 10-second transition period, everybody in the lobby should be able to kill you in that 10-second transition period, but the person in passive mode should not be able to fight back. If they put that in, it would end the passive mode abuse. It's a simple fix to a huge problem plaguing the community. Now then, let's move on to number 1. Now, what could possibly be the worst kind of player on GTA Online? What everybody think? Think now for a moment before I show this. What would be the worst kind of player out of the whole list that I described to everybody? This is a very rare instance where this happens, but it's happened. Drum roll, please. And number 1 is people who DDoS, or a denial of service attack. Now, this is a very rare instance. This very rarely happens to people, but when it does happen to people, it's the worst possible thing that can happen to you in GTA Online, because you lose internet after somebody sends a constant pinging signal to your router. They're effectively attacking your internet connection. You lose internet, and not only can you not play GTA Online, but your entire house, your home, loses internet. And if you have to do schoolwork, somebody has to do work for their job on their computer, they can't because they have no internet. This DDoS attack was so bad that I had to change my IP address. My friend had to help me change that because I'm not a computer savvy person, so I didn't know much about it. So my friend helped me change my IP address just so I didn't have to deal with this DDoS. But I was getting DDoS for 2 hours. So now, right here, let me play you guys the first minute of the actual DDoS. So let me just show you guys exactly what happened here. Hello YouTube, how's it going today? So, different video today. I don't even have an intro on this video because it's just a serious topic that I just wanted to go through. So, I wanted to really record a guide for you guys. I wanted to record a money guide, but unfortunately I couldn't because I got DDoS. My internet was out for a whole 2 hours. This was the worst DDoS that I have ever experienced. I've gotten DDoS in the past, but this one was just going on for 2 hours, and it's still going. I had to change my IP address. So as you guys see, the map, nobody is moving on the map right there. And look, I got disconnected right here. I'm out right now. I got thrown right out of the lobby. So I caught the guy that did it though. So this is the guy. This is his PSN who's responsible, Ascended Big, and he was going around to his own crew. And right here I have a screenshot. This happened right before I got thrown out of the right there, as you guys saw. I was running around the same area. He sends me a message right here. Have fun with no internet. So as you guys see in the bottom left right there, as the guy says, then do it in passive. So what basically happened here is this scumbag and his scumbag crew friends were right near the cocaine lab in Sandy Shores. I was just trying to get there. I pulled up in my oppressor really quickly and I kind of scared them, and it was understandable why they fired at me. But the thing is, though, I got behind cover and they kept killing me, and I messaged them. I messaged each one of them, please stop. I'm not hostile. I just want to go to my cocaine lab. They wouldn't stop. They kept attacking me over and over and over again. And they triple teamed me, and they finally left. And I got in my cocaine lab, and I messaged the guy, I don't want a war. I don't want to fight you. And the guy says, then go into passive mode. And I told the guy pretty much, if you want a war, you will get a war. And when I left the cocaine lab, these guys started fighting me. And again, they were 3v1ing me, again, triple teaming me, and two of my friends came in with fighter jets and started blowing these guys up. And these guys apparently got all butthurt, and that's where we have the next message here. And I apologize for the quality in this because this was in July, so this is from my DDoS video again, and I wasn't recording this through a capture card because I didn't know that I would get that this would end up happening. And this guy was a major hypocrite because he told me to go into passive mode if I don't like it. But then when my friends started killing him, he went immediately into passive mode. And I sent him a message saying, for someone telling me to use passive mode, I see you have a lot of experience with it already. So the guy got all butthurt at that point. He started spamming me all these messages. And this is the point where it gets a little crazier. This is the point where it's coming up to the DDoS. This is where I'm not a computer expert. I asked my friend how he managed to do this. My friend told me that he probably used a website where he probably paid for the service for me to get DDoS. And he apparently got the town that was right next to me. As you guys see, Plainview, New York. Plainview is the town that's right next to me. It's not in the town that I live in exactly. But he apparently he thought that was enough to threaten me. And he is threatening me right here. He says, Plainview, New York, how is it? Basically, he's implying he's like, I'll see you. And as we see right here, your Verizon connection sucks right here. So I was getting spammed by this, and this is the part where I started taking pictures, I started taking screenshots. At this point, I was just using my share buttons on the PlayStation because I assumed that the guy was going to get DDoS, because this is the second time that I've gotten DDoS. I got DDoS one time a long time ago. It wasn't that bad. It was just like 20 minutes, but I assumed that I was going to get DDoS at this point, so that's why I started taking screenshots. The guy did not count on me recording this. He didn't think that I was recording this, and he's an idiot. He's an absolute idiot for admitting to the fact that he actually did the DDoS. And when I uploaded that DDoS video, that was in July. That was before my channel really took off. And I was just uploading that just for my subscribers and my friends to just show them me being DDoS, and was mostly to shame the Ascended Big Guy. But I didn't expect that video to explode. In the DDoS video, it exploded in views. And today, it has 56,000 views. And for me, that's a ton. And the stupid idiot, he actually posted on the video exactly 1 month ago, and he actually threatened me, and he told me to take the video down. I refused to take the video down, and he's threatening to come to my house. He's basically threatening to see me in real life. Again, he's giving me with the threats, but I'm not scared of this guy. I'm not intimidated by him at all. He honestly can go F himself. He's just a loser with no life that takes the game way too seriously. I'm sorry I had to do all that explaining. I just had to explain my whole little DDoS situation again right there. But the reason that, and this is not just pertaining to me, the reason that the DDoS attack is #1, and it's the #1 most scumbag GTA player. All of the other ones that I listed in the list before were people trolling to stupid teammates. This one is an actual criminal offense, and this is not GTA we're talking, this is real life. This is a criminal offense that this guy did. This guy's attacking somebody else's internet. They are sending a constant pinging signal. So basically what happens is the other ones, you can always leave a session, you can join another one, you can avoid them that way. But here, there's no way to avoid this whatsoever, not even if you leave the session, because once they start that DDoS, once they start pinging your router, your internet goes out, you lose internet. And I didn't have internet for 2 hours. And imagine this, imagine somebody needed the internet for something important. Imagine somebody was working on the internet, somebody else in the house, somebody needed the internet to look something up, somebody needed the internet for whatever reason. So it's not just video games that we're talking about here. So they basically just shut off somebody's internet for 2 hours. They commit a criminal offense, and on top of that, the guy threatened me right here. Of course, not everybody gets threatened, and not all DDoSers admit to it. This guy was stupid enough to admit to his DDoS, and he got exposed for it. But this is the worst kind of thing that somebody can do to somebody in GTA Online. It's a very, very rare event, meaning it will very rare chance that it will ever happen to you. But if it ever does, this is the worst possible thing somebody can do, because this is a criminal offense. This is actually affecting you outside of GTA. This affects you outside of GTA, and this attacks your internet connection directly. So that was my list, the top 10 most annoying GTA Online players. Let me know what you guys think down below. Do you like my list? Do you agree with my list? Have you encountered a lot of these people in lobbies? What do you think should be done with them? And hey, there's a ton of other annoying players. This was just personally my top 10, but let me know what you guys think down below. And if you have your own list, let me know down below in the comments. What is your top 10, and what is your top 10 most annoying kinds of GTA Online players? And again, I'll see you guys in the next one. And I wanted to thank you guys also for when I uploaded the DDoS video, for being so positive and for having my back and backing me up against this scumbag troll. Thank you so much for the support. People like this Ascended Big scumbag need to be stopped. People should not be allowed to do things like this, and they should honestly, I think that this guy should face criminal charges for what he did. But I guess that's my video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.